Range fans, the next audition for the Bond girl.
Isn't it Glocktober?
Oh, let's get to it.
Range fans.
Jeez, OP. Here we go again. Can you do this with a little bit of more oomph, like inspiration, something like range fans. Here we go today. It is Glocktober. Yeah, she's beautiful enough to be the next Bond girl. I think so. Most beautiful girl in the world. But we are going to take you on a Glock journey since it's Glocktober. And guess what? About 24 years of Glock journey. Hey, listen, this is her stuff too, by the way. I want to make that clear because I don't own one. And listen, I'm not bashing Glock or anything. Have you guys seen these mitts? I mean, that wrapped around one of these Glocks, I don't shoot them well. I just don't. On the other hand, you've been shooting them for how long now?
24 and a half years.
Speak up.
24 and a half years.
Speak up without rolling your neck and rolling your eyes at me, please. Jeez, OP. Anyways, yeah, range fans, she's been shooting these things for 24 years. Now, I remember the early days, the real early days, because I think the very first one was a Smith & Wesson 411, which was 40 Smith & Wesson. That's when 40 Smith & Wesson was all the craze back in the day. And I think 40 Smith & Wesson is like your nemesis.
Yes.
Is that all you got is yes? I mean, you are that afraid of 40 Smith & Wesson that it's got you tongue-tied. Oh. So what was the first pistol that you carried on your waist?
So we started with the Glock 40, which is this one here.
It is a Glock?
It's a Glock 22. Love the weight, love the balance. Did not love the recoil. That killed me every time. It was the recoil.
So it was the snappy recoil of the Glock 22, which is 40 Smith & Wesson. And you, out of all these, does this rank last or first, second?
It's second. It's second.
It's second.
Yeah.
Okay. So while we're at it, because we're going to do more shooting than we are talking today with Glocktober. Well, you know what? You know what we're going to do? Let's just watch you fire this train wreck of 40 Smith & Wesson. And by the way, all duty ammunition from SIG, not provided by SIG, out of our pocket. So we're firing the same type quality to see what she can do on steel out here for 24 years worth of history in carrying Glock for Glocktober. Let's shoot some 40.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So here we are with my Glock 22 as delivered to me. The only change that we made was actually we put the True Glow sights on it. And it still has everything else. It still has the heavy trigger pull. But everything else is as I carried it for 15 years. So, yeah.
You carried that one for 15 years?
15 years.
Oh, let me see this train wreck. Come on, load that thing up. Oh, she can handle it too, boys. You see that? Ooh, she forgot what that snap is like. That steel is meant to be hit, by the way. Ten rounds of 40 Smith & Wesson through the Glock 22. Is it as you remember?
Absolutely.
Well, let's move on to the next one then.
Let's go. We'll do the 45 next.
So, young lady, the Glock 22, 40 Smith & Wesson, all you remember it to be?
Yes. The same snappy recoil I remember. It's a fight. It's a fight for me.
It's a fight for you. I think it's more of a mental block, by the way, than anything, because you handle the recoil well. It's just, I get it. And that's what everybody says about the 40 Smith & Wesson is it's just the snap to it. Recoil doesn't hurt though, right?
No.
Doesn't hurt, just a snap. Well,
Just a snap.
What do you have next?
So the next one this is my Glock 21 Gen 4 that I have in 45 caliber. I just find it a much smoother weapon to shoot. It's more of a push than that snappy recoil.
Yeah, that's pretty much the census of it, is that 45 ACP has a little bit more push than the snap of the 40.
Right.
So you carry the Gen 1 Glock 22, 40 Smith & Wesson. Golly, she waving it all to go by. You see what kind of people person she is? You see that, don't you? That's what I put up with. By the way, in my own household, I become secondary to all the people passing by on the street. They got to sit on the porch and wave. Let's get back to this thing, will you? Okay. Glock 22, 40 Smith & Wesson. You carried that one for 15 years. And then the people in charge, the SWAT team, they all decided to go to Glock 21, 45 ACP.
Right.
How long did you carry that one? Because you're at a different model, which we'll show you guys here in a little bit.
Right.
But you carried the 45 ACP for how long?
7 years.
About 7 years or so. Well, I think this is the one, at least when I've seen you shoot, this is the one you shoot best. But listen, I come from the old school. If it don't start with 4, so I still like 40, quite frankly. If it don't start with 4, it ain't worth shooting. Let's see this 45. Let's go. What you got there, Bond girl?
Okay, so this is my Glock 21.
Yep.
This is in 45 ACP. It is just as I got it, with the original tritium night sights and the regular police trigger pull.
Heavy police trigger pull.
Heavy police trigger pull.
All right, now, don't make me out of no fibber. Let's hit that steel.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
There you go. So, we got one more Glock to go.
One more.
Let's go. I'm proud of you. You did well with the Glock 21 45 ACP and Sig Sauer hollow point ammunition. You carried that one for 7 years.
Yeah. Yes.
And then with Glocktober,
And
you moved over to what?
we are now at the Glock 17 and 9mm. That's what I have on me now.
Wait. That's way too quick. No. So, the Glock 17. So, I was going to have her rank these things for you and her preference. I think she just gave it away. For goodness sake, people. You see what I deal with? But anyways, the magazine carries how many rounds?
16 rounds.
16 rounds.
It has a 16 round mag.
You do like it because
It's slimmer.
slimmer,
It's lighter.
lighter.
It's an easier carry than the 21 or the 22. I will give it that.
Oh, look at this. Look. It is optic ready as well, but yours has, as issued, the tritium night sights on it.
Right. Yes.
Now, how do you know what? No. Let's do some shooting,
Okay.
and then we'll have you rank them.
And then we'll rank them.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, Miss Moneypenny, what you got there?
All right, this is my Glock 17
Yep.
Gen 5. It is, the difference with this one is I have the Mariglow sights on it, and it actually has the orange ring as the front sight.
It came like that, though,
It
right?
came like this.
It was
This is
issued to you
issued
that
just
way.
like
Okay.
this. Yes.
All right. And you've got 10 rounds in the mag
I
as
have
well?
10 rounds in
of
the
the
mag.
SIG?
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Then we're going to rank these things. Let's go, Money Penny. Woo! Oh, yeah.
Am I shooting high?
Money Penny. You could do better than that. We're going for another 10
yeah,
rounds.
we got to go for another. Let's take another 8 rounds with this thing.
Let's go, Money Penny.
Let's go.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh, make that steel cry, uncle. There you go, Bond girl. Stop looking at the goer buyers. Right here, pay attention. Jeez, oh, Pete. Miss Moneypenny.
Yes.
All right, Glocktober. That's what it is. Tell the range fans how you, wait a minute. I believe just from hearing you talk about these things over the years, that you would prefer the Glock 21, then the Glock 17, and then the Glock 22. That Glock 22 and 40 Smith & Wesson is adversarial for you. How would you rank them? How close am I? Did I get it right or not or what?
Close.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. Hold on. 34 years, and I still ain't got it right. 34 years. I'm always, you close.
You close. You close.
What is what?
So I will have to go with my 45 first. I have to go with the 21 first.
Okay, Glock 21.
Glock 21 first.
And what do you like about it? Just give me one feature you like about it.
I think it's smoother. I think it's a smoother shooting weapon. I like the weight of it. All of that just plays into it.
The weight handles the recoil better.
Yes.
I get it.
All
Makes
that.
sense. So where did I go wrong? I got number 1 right.
Okay, you got number 1 right. Then I'm going to have to go with my nemesis, the
Nope,
22.
I'm going home.
I'm
going
gonna
home.
have to go with the 22.
No. Glock 22? Mm-hmm. Is that what you're going to go with?
Yes, Glock 22.
Okay.
And then,
Go with the Glock 22?
yes, I'm going to go with the Glock 22 only because I like the weight, I like the balance. I don't like the recoil. I don't like the snappy recoil that it has.
So what's wrong with the Glock 17? And how long have you been carrying the Glock 17? Maybe it just
Less
doesn't
than a
have
year.
enough time in the holster.
Right. Less than a year. I will give it
Less
that.
than a year.
Less than a year. About a year. The issue with the 17, it is so light. It is so light.
So easy to carry.
Easy to
But
carry.
you don't necessarily like the lightness because of the recoil of the
Right.
9.
I got 23
9mm don't
years.
have recoil.
Okay.
Well, that's what they say anyway.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Okay, so give us the rundown. Number 1,
Number 1 is the 21.
Glock 21.
Glock
Number
21.
2,
Number 2 will have to be the 22.
Glock 22, 40 Smith & Wesson.
40
And
Smith-
number 3,
And number 3 would be the Glock 17.
and number 3 to
9mm.
17. And what I want you all to know, after 34 years, I'm still just getting it right. I ain't quite right. I'm not all the way right. Yeah, it's okay. Wow. There you have it, range fans. Glocktober with the Mr. and Mrs. out on the range together in the Steel Bay. Thanks for joining us. We're going home.
Range fans, I forgot to tell you about my backup, which is what we call the baby Glock. It's a 43X, same thing. This is as it was issued. It has the Mariglow sight with the orange front sight. And we're gonna put a couple rounds down. just to show you.
Let's see if you can shoot the back up. Let's go, lady.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go.
You know, I think I can be the Bond girl or Miss Moneypenny.
Money Penny! Way to make it ring.
Am I
Way to
hitting
make
it?
it count, young lady. .32 ACP and Mrs. Moneypenny.